today's session will be our Russian twists. It's probably a familiar session for some if you've been to all of our sessions, but a lot haven't, so it's good to cycle through a few anyway and revisit and see if we've gotten any stronger. So they don't get any easier sometimes. But we'll start off with our Russian twists, then lunges, planks, reverse planks, squats, candlesticks, side slide jumps, loop bridges, sit-up boxes, and supermans. I'll quickly go through what they are. So a Russian twist is we hold a partial sit-up and we twist our body from side to side like so. You can do it holding something. If you've got something that weighs between 1 and 5 kilos at home, you can hold it in your hands and twist with that. That can add a little bit more of a challenge to that. Lunges are our nice familiar staple. Lunge forwards, switch legs. If you're feeling really strong and powerful, you can start off doing lunge split jumps until you start to struggle, and then for the last little bit of that, you can switch to regular lunges if you're starting to get really tired and you think it might have been too hard to do it the whole time. Planks, we all know planks, just holding on our hands and toes, trying to squeeze down with our elbows and stay strong with our core. Reverse planks, same thing, but we're doing it behind us, so elbows behind, lifting our hips up towards the sky, pushing our heels into the ground. Squats, just trying to stay nice and smooth, getting our bum down to about our knee height, and coming back up. You can go a little bit lower if you would like to, as long as you're keeping a nice, tall chest, and using those arms out in front of us to help us balance. Candlesticks, one of our ones we've done a couple of times. So just starting like this, and we push our feet up to the sky. And if that's too easy, we can do it with a leg drop and a lift. Side slide jumps. Similar to the ski jumps we did last week. We start on one side, we jump, we go down low, we slide across, we jump, slide across, jump. We want to slide across nice and low, so we start in a low position to do our jump from. Glute bridges, we've done that a few times now. Hopefully we're all pros at that one, because that's a really good exercise. Is laying on your back, heels about a shoe length away from your bum, driving your hips up towards the sky, and bringing them back down. Feeling like you're actively squeezing your bum cheeks as you push up to get some good strength and activation out of those glutes. Sit-up box is our next one, so same position. Sitting up, box to either side. Down, box, box. So opposite arm goes past your opposite leg. Alright, and then our last one is our supermans. So on your tummy and raising up like so. Alright, really good. Let's get a bit of a warm-up going so we can warm up, I suppose. Alright, so everyone up on your feet. Standing with your cameras on so we can see you warming up. I don't know if anyone will follow that instruction, but that's alright. And just jogging on the spot a little bit. Swinging those arms back and forwards. And just lifting those feet off the ground a little bit.
Yuda, you can do that later. I would say just join the warm-up.
And then lifting those knees up nice and high. While we lift our knees up, try and have your toes up as well. Try not to lean forwards or backwards too much.
You can see Dave is trying to step on his toes and not on his heels when he's doing this drill.
Then heels up to bums. So your knees still kind of comes up a little bit in front of us. This is a running bum kick drill. This is more for runners and sprinters. And then some bum kicks. So keeping your knees down and kicking your bum behind you. This is a bit of a stretch for the front of our quads. Keep swinging those arms. Oh, good, alright. My legs feel alright. Let's do some forward arm swings now. backwards arm swings. Really lifting that chest up and twisting those arms. Good. Both arms up, alternate. One arm forwards, one arm backwards. And then switch directions. Now the arm swings might feel like, oh, I don't use my arms that much when I run. But one, you do. You use them quite a bit. When you're driving, you use them for economy when you're doing long distance to keep your legs a little bit less tired and for power while you're sprinting. But it also warms up your ribs and your chest so that you can actually breathe better while you're running and allows for more efficient breathing. So that's kind of why we really like to do arm swings. Let's go forwards and backwards as well. I tell you, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I do a longer distance running, the first thing that really starts to make me feel uncomfortable is the middle of my back right in there. Sometimes it just gets a little bit stiff and tight. That often just means I haven't warmed up my ribs enough and I need to do more of these arm rolls and stuff before I go for my run. Alright, and then we'll just do a little stretch for our legs. So nice wide split. Reach down, touch one foot, and then the other. Trying to keep your arm up so one leg is straight as we touch the toe, one leg is bent. Good. Now both legs straight, and let's do a few twists. Alrighty. If anyone's not warm, you can tell me now and we'll continue our warm-up. Otherwise, I think we get going. Oh, look at that, it turned off again.
Anyone who's not warm is either mad or extremely fit.
They could be extremely fit, you never know.
I think more the former.
Alright, let's get going. I'm sure that Ilya and Orlan will let me know if the screen turns off again. Ilya, have you got the timer next to you?
Yeah, I do. I actually do that.
Perfect. Smart man. Alright guys, we're going to start with our Russian twists. So everyone jump on your bums in a half sit-up position or getting ready to go up into a half sit-up position. And then we will do some twists. Alright, ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go for it. So try and keep those hands together. So it really encourages you to turn your chest fully to either side.
Alright, we have 10
If you're having
seconds.
trouble, you can have your feet off the ground if that's easier for you. I find it easier to
3,
have them slightly locked
2,
in.
1, rest.
Excellent. Up onto our feet for our lunges. I should say lunges next, hopefully.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good. And lunging down, driving back. Trying to step out nice and far so that that front shin remains straight up and down. That's a vertical shin. You can use your arms to practice our running stance.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Excellent. Into our planks this time. Remember for these ones, I want you to actively squeeze down with our planks, so it makes it a little bit more difficult.
1, go.
Go for it. So squeezing those elbows down so that you're feeling it tighter in through your core. You can squeeze your glutes a little bit as well to keep your back a bit sturdier.
As Dave said, try to make sure you hold your core, but also don't forget about breathing in and out. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Good, and then we will roll over onto our backs.
Reverse
Our
plank.
reverse planks. So elbows behind our
3,
shoulders.
2,
Drive those hips
1,
up.
go.
Work. Hamstrings are a little bit sore. It's actually good for them.
Good job. Stay strong.
Drive
We have 10
those
seconds.
hips right up to the roof, guys. Pushing down with those heels.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Easy. Into our squats.
5
So find a good
seconds.
flat spot. If you're standing on
3,
tiles like me.
2, 1, go.
Good. Trying to find a nice rhythm here. If you find this super easy, you can add a little bit of a jump in between. Although we will be doing our side slide jumps. Just make sure you maintain.
10 seconds. You can see Dave is using his arms also, stretching them forward, allowing him to balance. And stop.
Candlestick, so everyone on your backs. Getting ready to lift those legs into the air. Have your hands flat next to your
Go.
hips.
Make sure you control your motion.
Try not to wobble around too much. I'm trying my best.
We have 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Good job, everyone. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Well done. Side slide jumps. Alright. We're starting in one spot. We'll start low. We'll go across and then jump up.
Go.
Cross and up. Cross. Stay low as you slide across, guys.
Alright, good job, everyone. We have 10 seconds left. It's a hard one. Make sure you stay low on the slide. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Glute bridges.
Bridge on your backs.
Go.
And lifting those hips up off the ground. Squeezing your bum cheeks as you push up. Activate. Because they're our powerhouses.
Alright, we have 2 more drills after that and we'll get our rest in between the sets. We have 10 seconds left for this drill.
I'll be happy with the rest.
3, 2, 1, done. Alright, sit up
Work.
box.
Sit up box. We can stay in the same position.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Good job, everyone. Keep it up. 10 seconds left.
You're going to try not to go up too high.
5,
That makes it a bit
4,
easier.
3, 2, 1, rest. Alright, one more drill. Superman's.
So let's
3,
start with our hands
2,
near our shoulders,
1,
guys.
go.
And squeezing those shoulder blades as we lift up.
Good job, good job. You have 10 seconds
Shoulder
left.
blades back and down.
Keep it up. We'll have some rest afterwards. You can get some water after that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Alright.
Dave, the screen got turned off.
Went to sleep.
Yeah.
Thanks for reading that.
It just happened on the last one, so that's fine.
Just the last one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Awesome. I'll try and remember to touch it in the middle of our rep next time.
that's alright.
Everyone grab a drink of water. I've got my uncontaminated water here from the shops. I don't know how many of you guys heard about that, but that was fun.
Is it all good now?
In Melbourne.
Is it all good now, or you're still?
I think it's still waiting to be flushed out in a few suburbs, but a lot have cleaned up.
Imagine having a shower at that time. That would be terrible.
No hear of that. It's more just there was a little bit of like storm water. So water from a different untreated dam mixed in. It wasn't like it was a sewage pipe burst and spilled into our water supply or anything like that.
I know, that would have been disgusting, but still, it's not so good.
Not what you want, especially in a big pandemic when you're stuck at home.
Dave, can you just maybe touch the screen just before you start so it yeah, that's really good.
Alright.
We have 10 seconds.
Looking looks like it must time out at 5 minutes. Alright, so our first one will be our Russian twist, so let's all jump on the ground.
3,
position.
2, 1, go.
And twisting.
If it's a bit too hard, you can go higher with your back, so you don't have to lean as much backwards.
It's a bit easier.
Or if you go lower.
Back here.
3, 2, 1, rest.
So
lunges.
Into our lunges.
Right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good. Really driving back with that front foot push back. Get a bit of power out of it. So it stands you up to your tall position.
Right,
driving off our front heel.
10 seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, rest. I always feel like the leg drills are the hardest ones.
Yeah, if the quads start burning a bit at the end.
Yeah. And 3,
planks.
2, 1, rest.
Alright, remember if it's feeling a bit easy, squeeze those elbows down towards your toes and tense your tummy a bit more. Feel like you're sucking your belly button in towards your spine a little bit.
If it is too easy, you can also move from side to side with your butt. Yeah. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Alright.
Reverse plank. Turn over.
3, 2,
ground.
1, go.
Heels up nice and high. Oh, sorry. Hips up nice and high.
Keep it up. Alright, get your glutes squeezed. Make sure you keep your hips up. And 3, 2, 1, rest.
Work.
Squats.
Quick wiggle. And we're into our squats.
And 3, 2, 1.
The mosquito's starting to come back. That's not good.
I haven't heard you complain about the spider yet.
Nah, yeah, he hasn't been out today. At least I haven't been looking. He's probably hiding under my nice purple mat.
Alright, 3 seconds. 2, 1, rest.
Excellent. Into our candlesticks, everyone.
What did I hear about a spider?
There's always a spider that comes out here and joins me in my exercises. If you want, you can drop your legs a little bit to add a little bit more difficulty to this one.
Alright. 3 seconds. 2, 1, rest.
And back.
Alright,
Jump, side, slide jumps.
In 3,
Right.
2, 1, go.
Cross and up. Use your arms to help you jump. That will be helpful for you.
Try to do it the same pace as Dave is doing it. It's a really good pace, trying to balance, not doing it too fast, not too slow. We have 3, 2, 1, rest. Alright, next one is glute bridge.
Down into your sit-up position.
We have 3 seconds. 2, 1, go. Alright, we're almost there. Keep it up, keep it up. We have 10 seconds left. I think 2 more drills after that. 3, 2, 1, rest. Alright, sit up box.
Same position, guys. Remember, if you're feeling a bit like this is a bit hard, go up a bit higher for these sit-ups.
3, 2, 1, go. Good job, everyone. We have only one more drill after that, so make sure to stay focused. Keep it up. Then 3, 2, 1, rest. Last one, Supermans and Superwomans. 3, 2, 1, go. If it's too easy for you how Dave is doing, you can reach your with your arms forward. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, everyone.
Well, guys, good session.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Hopefully not too difficult for everyone.
See you
Feel
next
pretty
week.
comfortable. If you're having to dash off, guys, make sure you find a bit of time to do some stretches afterwards. Just especially through those quads, because we do a lot of quad work and glute exercises. If you're feeling like it wasn't hard enough, you're welcome to add some more arm ones in, because we didn't do heaps of arm ones today. You could add in a few sets of 10 to 20 push-ups, or you could do a couple of dips like we did last time, or anything like that. If you're feeling like, oh, David's not making them very difficult, I'm way stronger than he thinks I am, you can do a few more of your own. Or you can always message us and ask for your own little session that we can get you to do, and you can just do it every second day, and then join in once a week with everyone. But let's just jump into a few stretches just to finish off our session. So down on your bums, stretching out those hamstrings, because we were using them in our reverse planks. Reaching forwards and touching your toe. If you're better than me, reach with your opposite hand. Or if you're about the same as me, try and hold your calf or your ankle. As long as you're feeling a good stretch through the back of your straight leg. And switch legs. Excellent. One foot over the other. Hugging your knee up to your chest. And if anyone takes their mic off, I'd love to hear if anyone's been able to get out and do any runs or any other sort of exercise or anything like that, or even if you've been doing some of these sessions on your own at home. It'd be good to know what everyone's doing. Sit up nice and tall with these ones. We'll switch legs now. Much nicer weather recently, aside from this rainy, windy, but it's been pretty and blue usually, warm. Alright, excellent. Everyone up onto one knee.
Did you do a long session this weekend with the wind?
Yeah, I did yesterday. I did one of our group sessions, well, by ourselves, but group sessions because we all do the same sort of thing.
That was a good weather yesterday.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was a bit windy, which made it a bit hard.
Yeah.
So remember with this guy, just trying to push your hips forwards towards your front heel. Switch legs. Yeah, I did, what was this, Steve? 3 sets of 10 100s, which was interesting. Started off going, oh, this is so easy. Yeah, we had to run at about our 1500 meter. Or
1 minute rest in between, or 30 seconds rest?
20 seconds.
20 seconds rest.
And then 2 minutes in between each set. Really got the heart pumping by the end of it. Got them done.
A great session that starts easy and gets harder and harder as you go.
Absolutely, it does.
It's also hard
your calves.
With the stops.
Yeah, you lose your rhythm, so you have to keep building and going.
Yeah.
I did it with my roommate, who's just kind of getting back into a bit of his stuff, starting to look for a few harder sessions, and I told him what it was, and he went, oh yeah, that sounds pretty easy, we'll do that, I'll do that with you. He did 8 for the first one instead of 10, 6 for the second one, and then 3 for the last one. Switch legs, but it was a good workout. It's perfect for him.
Oh no, it's a good session.
And I'm not too sore today either, which is good. Nice soft over. It was very windy running one of the directions, but it was very nice running the other way. Alright, up onto your feet. Grab a foot behind you, stretching a quad. And switch legs. Is it raining where anyone is at the moment, or is it pretty good to sit outside, just a bit gloomy?
It's pretty good on the west. Still windy, but no rain yet.
Good. Oh, there's our spider friend. Don't worry, Ilya, he came. Alright, down in your tummies, and we'll do our ab stretch. So just a bit of a arch, stretching your shoulders up, keeping your hips on the ground, getting a bit of a stretch through your abs. If you can't feel it, try to pull your hands back so you're kind of pulling your chest forwards a bit more. If it's really sore in your back, just don't bother, or do it a bit lower like this. And then rolling onto our backs. One leg up, bring it across, ease that knee down, and then keep this shoulder flat on the ground. Switch legs.
I know Dave asked before, but I'm keen to hear what everyone's done with their running sessions over the week too. So I'll keep the ball rolling. I decided to do 10 400s yesterday, 90-second walk recovery. It's the first running session I've done like that for a long time. So they weren't fast, but yeah, windy and good to get through them.